Hey y'all, welcome back to Fishing with the Bobber Fishin Tails series. We've got a special guest today. Riverside Garrett, as you see it, is a DFW local angler, videographer that goes around and is the perfect guest for this series because he posts daily almost videos of where to fish, how to catch them, what kind of fish you're going to get, and how big, how many you should be catching in this spot. He is going out to lakes, ponds, rivers, creeks, everywhere around DFW, in your neighborhood, down the street, and telling you, hey, look here. This is where you can catch 4-pound bass by throwing whatever bait. And he tells you, gives you the juice everywhere he goes. So, Garrett, appreciate you jumping on here with us and sharing a good story to encourage folks to get out fishing.
Yeah, I really appreciate that. That's really like the whole goal behind even posting the spots to begin with. I have made it my mission to make all of the fishing information that I have as available as possible. And in fishing, a lot of times people are very hesitant to share information. They feel like if they give away some kind of tip, someone else is going to steal their secret and there's not going to be any fish left anymore. And
Right.
really, my philosophy is more so that I want to educate everyone about everywhere rather than keep secrets, I guess, because
Hmm.
really the the information is already out there. If you look on
That's right.
FishBrain, you look on Google, you could find what's going on at all these different spots. But
Hmm.
when you give people like a little tip that they can take with them and then take out to this spot, it could really be the difference between them getting out for the day or them just staying home. So I
Right.
just feel like that's that's the mission for both of us.
Heck yeah. Heck yes. And that is cool. I just happened to he just popped up into my streams, right? Into my flipping through and watching videos and was like, oh man. And then all of a sudden he was in Burleson and I was like, oh man, that's where I live. I'm like, golly, he's and then he was, talking about Bailey Lake. And I was like, oh, wait, hold on here. What's he using over there? I've been over there and didn't catch anything. And then now he's
Yeah.
giving me the juice. And now the next time I go over there, I'm probably gonna catch something. So awesome. Awesome. We appreciate it. We like people to get their own fishing story because if they go out fishing and you hook up on something, it doesn't matter what's going on in your life, it gets pushed to the side. I've never seen anyone frowning while they're reeling in a fish. So it's a good time.
Yeah.
Kids can go, families can go, all ages can get out and catch a fish. With that said, I'm going to pass the mic over to you, and I'm excited to hear the fishing story that you have for us.
Yeah. Well, I wish I had more of a positive story for you, but I have a very big heartbreak for you.
Oh no,
So,
Mr. Fish.
yes, yes, it
It
is.
happens.
It's one of a few that still haunt me whenever I try and go to sleep and close my eyes. I still think of that fish like, no. But basically, I was trespassing at a local pond. I can't give you the exact location because I know if I bring up any fishing story, everybody's always like, they're like, where'd you catch the fish? Because I make it about giving away fishing spots. So I can't tell you where this was because I wasn't supposed to be there. But
Okay.
the reason why I went to this place when I did is because a few years back there was no fence. There was no fence, and that I knew was the juiciest spot around. Now there is a fence, and they run you off. So I have never really gotten over that completely. And it was maybe like a year or so after they put up the fence. I'm like, you know what? That fence is only 2.5 feet high. I could just step over and fish it if it's in the middle of the night and nobody can see me. So one night, it was just an absolute downpour. Just an absolute downpour. You couldn't see more than like 30, 50 yards in front of you.
Oh
And
man.
I decided that this is the perfect opportunity to sneak into this old spot that I had because nobody's ever going to see me out there. There's no way that they're ever going to even know that I'm fishing, really.
Hmm.
That was such a mistake because ever since
Everyone was
I
there.
no, I
Awesome.
I did so well that night, and I've never been able to go back ever since. I must have
Mm.
caught 15 fish over 4 pounds in that one night. And
Oh man.
my headlamp ended up getting soaked to the point where it didn't work. So I was out there in the dark, just catching fish after fish after fish. And the storm
Oh.
was so heavy that I was still able to see based on the flickering of the lightning. It was like a strobe light where I was able to like tie the knots that I needed to it
Oh,
using the light.
jeez. Not good.
Yeah.
Lightning, water, fishing rods, bad combo.
Yeah. Yes, I was on a mission and I was just catching fish after fish after fish. And it was like the lightning kept getting worse. I'm like, I really shouldn't be out here. I shouldn't be out here in general. But I just kept catching bigger and bigger and bigger fish. And then I caught or hooked the biggest fish of the day. And it was pulling dramatically harder than anything else that I had. And at that point in my life, my record bass was only like, I think it was like 6.2 pounds. And I could tell it was significantly bigger. Like I could tell it was significantly bigger than what it was or what my record was.
Yeah.
So I was obviously amped up as anybody would be. And then since it's the middle of the night, I didn't realize that there was a big piece of rebar sticking up out of the dam that I was walking along. So about, I don't know, maybe 15 feet off the bank, the fish ended up doing a circle around the rebar. And all I saw was the tip of the tail sticking up out of the water, and he was completely snagged on it.
Oh no.
And I'm like, oh my God. So I have the biggest bass I've ever caught in this rainstorm, snagged like 15 feet from the bank, and I can see his tail. So I'm like,
Mm.
so I put my stuff down and I jump in, as anybody would. And
Yeah.
I go, I hug the fish and I start to unwrap him. And as I unwrap him, he kicks his tail, hooks I was using a lipless crankbait, into my thumb and into my chest, right
Oh,
here. He hooks me somehow, and I still have him pinned under my arm, but at this point, I'm under the water.
what?
And
This
he and
isn't a sad story. You caught this fish.
no, he swam out through here. This.
Oh.
I didn't get him back to the bank.
Well,
I
what
hugged him.
what constitutes an actual catch? I mean, if you have it in your hands or your arms, I feel like that's a catch.
My rule is for a fish to count, it has to be to where I could have eaten them if I wanted to. And I
All
didn't
right,
get
that's a good
to pick up
rule.
anything. I couldn't get a weight on it. Couldn't ever take a look at it. But I still think that's the biggest fish I ever have hooked. And it was I had to swim through the water a little bit, hug him,
Oh man,
and he kicked the crankbait into my chest and my thumb. And I'm trying to wrestle him with one arm,
with
and
one
he
arm
way.
and swimming at the same time.
Yeah, a little bit, like kind of just waiting. I'm maybe like a foot off the ground.
Oh, okay, but still, I mean, golly.
Yeah,
Well,
the
oh man,
heartbreak. But I've never been back
that
to that spot. Obviously, I don't want to hop the fence back there anymore, and I know
right.
that it's just it's like a almost like a divine punishment for going back there and breaking the rules. It's like you're gonna lose this fish that's gonna haunt you forever, and then you're never gonna be
Right.
able to go back to this spot again.
And we're just going, oh man. But
Yeah,
still an amazing night. If you caught 15 over 4,
yeah,
had your biggest fish of
yeah,
ever in your hands. I mean, now getting hooked twice in your that's not fun.
yeah.
That
I
is
didn't
not
even
fun, but
care. I was walking back to the car laughing like the Joker,
yeah, pouring down rain, lightning flashing all
lightning
over.
everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah. Man, that's a cool
And
story.
then I got back up to my car and I realized that I left the keys down on the dam when I took all my stuff off to jump in the water.
Hey, got to jump the fence at least one more time to go back and
Right.
get the
Had to go all the way back down. But
That's awesome. Well, man, what a great see. Things happen. We're not telling you to go jump fences to places that maybe say no trespassing, but there are plenty of ponds, lakes, rivers, streams around you that you can go catch fish. Follow Riverside Garrett on his social media. We'll have that link down in the description of the video so that you guys can see the spots, the baits, the size fish that he's catching, and that you can go out and catch too. So, Garrett, we appreciate you joining us today. We know you're busy, probably going to find another fishing spot, catching your biggest bass. We appreciate you jumping on here with us.
Appreciate you.
Yes,
I
man. Thank you. We will talk to you again. I'm hoping we get another story out of you. And maybe at some point we'll show up at a pond randomly together and catch some
yeah
bass.
yeah I'm all over the place, so it's pretty likely.
Yeah. All right. Thank you all for joining and watching this. Make sure you follow Garrett, and we'll see you next time on Fishin' Tales with Fishing with the Bobber.